Hi friends, we're watching movie reviews with Raghuram. Babli Bouncer is the movie which I'll be reviewing in this particular video. Tamannah Bhatia, I should tell. I haven't seen many movies wherein Tamannah Bhatia has got such a lengthy role, total screen dominance, what we can call it as, by a female character, especially like the bouncer's role which Babli has done. Simply fantastic and fantabulous and awesome and brilliant, and what to tell. So all good words for Tamannah Bhatia. Brilliant performance. Watch this movie if you want to watch the wonderful acting of this brilliant actress Tamannah Bhatia. She has just nailed it, nailed the role of Babli. So she plays the role of a bouncer, a female story of a female bouncer. Very rarely we get to see. Here Tamannah Bhatia plays the role of Babli. She's very bubbly. She's also a bouncer. She has cuteness, she has smartness, she has innocence, and she is also heroic, man. She can bang, hit the baddies, and she looks like a real bouncer, especially look at that attire. So that swag, that style, that charisma she gets onto the screen as a bouncer, especially when she gets into the role of the bouncer in the second half of the movie. Simply fantastic. And when she rides that two-wheeler, simply fabulous. And in the climax you get to see a lot of ladies riding the two-wheelers, bikes in and around her, the bubbly bouncer, and she has become a leader of the bouncers there. So how and why you'll watch in the movie, but fantastic role. She fits into the role of bubbly bouncer. A unique story of a female bouncer, her story. So where did it start, where did it end, why was there a need for her to become a bouncer? She belongs to a village of bouncers. Yes, a village which manufactures bouncers. I got an idea there. How about having some villages which manufactures umpires, which manufactures cricketers, kabaddi players. The village is scripted to do that. Politicians, thieves, the list will go on, just for fun. So here she comes from a village of bouncers. Her father is also a trainer of the bouncers. He prepares the wrestlers. So she is good at martial arts, fights and everything. Education is not her part. She has not even passed the 10th. Studies doesn't go into her head. She looks like a dumbass, and people make fun of her, and she can also make fun of herself. I'm very funny, she keeps telling every now and then. She's not married, but her family, especially her mother, is obsessed to get her married, and she rejects all the proposals coming to her. Meanwhile, some thing happens in her life that she plans to go to Delhi and join a club or pub, whatever we can call it as a bouncer, as a lady bouncer, because they too wanted a lady bouncer there to tackle with the female clients who are very stubborn and very notorious, and whom the men can't control. The job was needed, and the job was created with the help of one of her friend. How Babli goes there and joins the club as a bouncer, and what happens to her story, with what dreams she goes, whether she can her dreams get real or she gets disappointed. What happens? So what is her life as a bouncer? Does she really fit into that particular role? How does she initially takes that particular job for fun, and also with one of the motives for which she has gone to the Delhi? I'm not disclosing the motive. Or does she take that job seriously and become a bouncer? So that is what you need to watch. As a bouncer also, there are so many events in the second half which you can love there. Especially one of the uncle keeps coming to the club, and he has a heart attack, and how she saves him, how she saves a particular girl from the rogues, some boys who are trying to molest her. There you can see the action sequence, a particular action sequence in which Babli is involved, and how she kicks and boxes those boys out, and in one particular scene how she defends herself from the rowdies trying to attack her, how she tries to be courageous, and in yet another scene how she deals with those stubborn and notorious ladies who are coming to that particular club. So many events are there which happens in the club, as she is even a bouncer. One girl she lifts who is drunk and throws her into the car, pushes into her car. So there are some funny scenarios also, some emotional scenarios also, and there is a heartbreak moment. You can see Tamannah Bhatia giving a wonderful performance. So there is a transition in her life. Why does that transition take place? Why does she take her job seriously, and how does she excel in that particular role or the character of the bouncer, which has been allotted to her? All these things you can see in this particular drama. We can call it as a comedy drama, so or whatever genre it fits into, but Tamannah Bhatia is simply superb. You can see a couple of love stories connected to her. I would not tell who and how they are connected. So you can see her as a lover, you can see her as a daughter, you can see her role as a very good friend, as a bouncer, as a courageous person, smashing the baddies, and a very kind person, protecting people. So a lot of shades to the character of Babli Bouncer. I loved her character. You also will love. It's not a very special movie, but it is a good movie, feel good movie, watchable movie. I recommend you at least watch once for Tamannah Bhatia. Madhur Bhandarkar has wonderfully directed this particular movie. It's not a masterpiece from Madhur Bhandarkar, but it is a feel good movie, as I already said, especially from the perspective of Tamannah Bhatia. And coming to Saurabh Shukla playing the father of Tamannah Bhatia, simply superb, flawless acting as always Saurabh Shukla does. Watch out for Sahil Vaid's character, a very bubbly friend for Babli, and his role has been scripted in a wonderful way. Such a fantastic actor is Sahil Vaid. I feel that he should get more roles, more promising roles in more and more films and the web series. Fantastic actor is Sahil Vaid. I loved his role in the movie Babli Bouncer. Abhishek Bajaj is also simply superb in this particular movie. You watch out, so he's a fantastic actor. So right from the body language to his expressions to the dialogue delivery, his eyes speaks volumes. Good actor he is. The music of the movie is okay. Again, nothing special about that. Cinematography is good. Outdoor locations, couple of, especially when the village shots are good. The runtime of the movie is less than 2 hours. Again, you can just watch it just like that in one go. Of course, you need to switch on to the Disney Plus Hotstar to watch this movie, Babli Bouncer. Coming to my final version, not a fantastic and fantabulous movie, but it's a feel-good movie. I keep repeating this. Tamannah Bhatia is simply superb. I just watched the movie for her. I also wanted to see what content this movie has because it was directed by Madhur Bhandarkar, and surprisingly I found a damn good lengthy role of Tamannah Bhatia, who has carried the entire movie on her shoulders and the entire story and screenplay running around her. On my scoreboard, I would go with 7 out of 10 for Babli Bouncer, and for Tamannah Bhatia, undoubtedly 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.